See, whenever we slide, it be a DOA. The bro got hit weight. Ask him if he okay. Cause fuck the ops, got this on lock and stole the key away. You smoke no fee away, no face, be gon' see the K. It's hot boy shit whenever we slide, it be a DOA. The bro got hit weight. Ask him if he okay. If fuck the ops, got this on lock and stole the key away.
Hey man, motherfucking RichPotna2, man, I'm coming to you with motherfucking Purse So Sweet, man. I thought motherfucking TV, go check them out, man. They coming hard and live, ain't nobody fucking with them, man. My order name is RichPotna2. I'm from Fifth Ward, Coke Apartments. Houston, Texas and shit. I'm 17 years old. I played football, shit, basketball. I even did track. Yeah, I did sports. Shit, it's really laid back out there. It's like my hood, like my block, like it ain't how it used to be. It done calmed down. People done moved everybody out, and like a lot of like ain't nobody that used to live there no more. So no new people live there. So it's kind of a different environment. Like it ain't like how it used to be, but it's still you know what I'm saying, one of the most respected hoods in Houston. Still, you know what I'm talking about. Like everybody know everybody from there. Like it ain't no weak block, whack block, none of that. We up there naturally. Shit, my daddy used to always play Lil Wayne and shit. My daddy used to play Jeezy. He used to play T.I. So really, I used to really go and listen to T.I. But my own music, I change it and put on like Biggie or something. Like that's when I was young though. My daddy used to rap. So being in the car, my daddy, I used to always like listen to him rap. He used to always rap like about stupid stuff. Like he'll come up with something and just rap about it. It wasn't really like he'll just freestyle something, you know what I'm talking about? So I was always exposed to my daddy rapping. Then my mama used to play around rap too, so it was like you know what I'm talking about? Like I kept hearing everybody else rapping. I'm like, man, I might as well try something. I tried something. Mama said it was good. It was cool. So, yeah, it was that voice shit on that phone. Yeah, it was that voice memo thing. It took like 5 years for me to even really just get in the studio. I started rapping since I was 10 years old, and it took me 5 years to go to the studios. My first time in the studio, it was weird. I had went to jail, and I already had stuff wrote in my book, and you know the staff let us listen to music on the slick side, so it was already beats that I was hearing that I was making myself write to them without hearing the beat all the time, because you know you can't hear the beat all the time. Yeah, it was already stuck in my mind, so when I was writing to them and I got out of jail, like it sounded good. It went well with the beats. Yeah. My first song was it was to that All of a Sudden beat with Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo. Yeah, that was my first song. You know what I'm talking about? And I snapped on it, so you know what I'm saying. That's how that started. I just got out of jail again. I had went to jail. My first time going to jail, I had did 6 months. My first time going, I got out of jail. I started doing this rap stuff. I went back to jail. I got out. I went back to jail and went to jail for a month and got out on ankle monitor. And they told me I couldn't be on social media and stuff. And then I went back to jail and I did 8 months. So yeah, so I've really been in and out. I missed both summers. Look kids shit, look playing around stolen vehicles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Being around and stolen vehicles and shit. That's it really. You know what I'm saying? Some other shit, but it really the shit I could really just say, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I started rapping, me like niggas like I've been having support since I first started rapping, so it was like I could fuck up, but it'll be time where I feel like, man, I can't really do shit, but then I always come back to reality, like, nigga, I can rap, you know what I'm talking about? So I would always go back to that rap shit, like, I could always go back to the studio and let out my emotions and shit, so my mind stay been like, shit, I feel like, what a nigga put on, what he is he to be put on this earth for if he don't got no subject. Like, what do you don't want to do nothing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing. I'm not really good with school, so I never really went to class like that. Never, ever. You know what I'm talking about? So I never really went to class, so, but rapping, I could always do. I was bad, but I could rap, though, you know what I'm talking about? I was talented, so, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's like shit. I got a ticket to get out the hood. So shit, that's my mind state. Like, just stay out of trouble. I ain't been in the mix lately. I've been out of trouble. I've been at home. You know what I'm saying? Going to the studio, go straight home. I ain't even been in the trenches like this. So, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Before I had went to jail, Say Cheese had hit me up on Gmail. I go to jail, I get out F&B loan money, get it. I'm like, they tell him F&B loan money. I'm for real. I ain't know who he was until I got out of jail. So I heard a dude, and yeah, so I'm like, man, damn, that's cool. Fuck. Next thing you know, next day, 2 days later, 1501 had text the nigga that I started rapping with. Like he started taking me to the studio and stuff. He texted him, he was like, man, bring him to the studio. I want to hear Lil Bro, you know what I'm talking about? And my little bro Eddie, he already was 1501. He still 1501. So they were like, man, y'all both Fifth Ward, y'all might as well go ahead and do a song, freestyle a song. We did. They recorded it, had a little cameraman in there. It went crazy, you know what I'm talking about? I went to jail like 2 days after that. You know what I'm saying? I went back to jail 2 days after that. So I go to jail. The nigga that started taking me to the studio, he started telling what's his name about me, like, man, shit, this little nigga like you know what I'm saying, like he hard, fuck with him. I got out of jail, me and my bro Mexico. Shout out Mexico, man. Me and my bro, we did this little song, we were playing around that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Went viral on Instagram and shit. So this dude named Rudy and my other boy Nemo, they both was like, man, this a little kid out here in Houston. We need to bring him to the studio. Nemo was like, who you talking about? Rudy was like, I'm talking about this nigga named RichPotna2. He was like, nigga, I'm talking about the same dude. So they both were talking about me at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I came with the rap like shit. That's why, and then ever since my first day there, I just proved that I was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always kept me around, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he came in there, you know what I'm saying? I had recorded the same song that day. I had just recorded the hook and the verse. You know what I'm saying? He heard it and they fucking with it. They walking. Like, first of all, he had really, the first song he heard of my shit was this song I got called Mini Man. And he was on some drill shit, so he already feeling this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Then when they put on that other shit, he got on that motherfucker. I'm outside. I'm in the other room. I ain't even know bro was getting on that hoe. So I walked back in there and they were like, man, he finna put the verse down today. I'm like, bet. I hear that hoe. He run that motherfucker. I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? So after that, it was up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, shout out Durk too, man. I appreciate the lookout for shit show. Yeah. It's like, man, like when I start rapping, it's like, nah, but people been telling me like, bro, like, man, niggas was like, man, bitch, I give you this how much, like, I mean, I was broke, so niggas was like, man, hey, bro, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm hard. I don't really want to pay for no studio session. To this day, I never paid for a studio session. I never paid for no cameraman. I never paid for no video, no features, none of that. I never paid for anything. You know what I'm saying? Because I always feel like I was naturally hard. You know what I'm talking about? So, dude, like, bro, bro, you ain't got no money for no studio session. Hey, bro, I give you some money, go to the studio. You hard. I know you going to make it. You know what I'm talking about? So, niggas was like, yeah, that's when I was in middle school. Niggas was telling me that in middle school, niggas who was getting money in middle school, niggas who was getting middle school money at the middle school. So, they were like, shit, bro, I fuck with you, man. I'm going to give you, you know what I'm saying? Go to the studio. I know you going to make it. You know what I'm saying? So, you ain't got to pay me back. So, I'm like, for real, like, yeah, I still never accepted money and went to go pay for no studio session. It's like, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas have been fucking with me since I was, you know what I'm saying, since I first started rapping and shit. So, like, I just ain't never had no big time dudes to talk to me or just tell me nothing, you know what I'm talking about, till I started making music, started posting my shit, because I wasn't really posting my shit at first. I started posting my shit. I'm starting seeing a lot of niggas in the city talking to my daddy or talking to my uncles and them about me, like, hey, watch and keep them around, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so. Ever since, you know what I'm saying, ever since I started posting my music, people started fucking with me. I got out of jail and I got a bunch of deals, like, you know what I'm saying, like, for real. I feel like when I ain't gonna lie, when I first really started, like, I would record myself and shit. I record myself on the phone. I post myself. I get like laughing at comments and shit, like people laugh and shit, like they were like they record this and shit, but You know what I'm saying? It was like I never told nobody to post me or none of that shit. I was always posting myself and shit. That's how my followers started coming and shit. I was posting myself and they started, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if it wasn't for Instagram, I feel like I still would have ran across, you know what I'm saying, somebody who would, you know what I'm saying, who would have put me on, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, gave me access to the studio, even without the Instagram. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm always rapping. I know somebody gonna hear me. Man, my bad, I ain't gonna lie. When I dropped that Hot Boy freestyle, nigga was like, oh yeah, he got something. Yeah, like he got something. Like he ain't just like no bullshit ass nigga. This is his first song. You know what I'm saying? He on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dropped my second song called Coke Dreams. The nigga was like, bro, you an artist. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they were telling me this shit, and I only had 2 songs at the time. They were like, bro, you an artist. I could tell. Like, look how you went from there to there. You know what I'm saying? So niggas, but really what made nigga fuck with me really was when I had that What You Claiming. When I had that What You Claiming, it's like I had females throwing ass to that motherfucker. They man, this is my favorite song. They going crazy over that motherfucker. That hoe went mix and master. That hoe went, man, none of my songs that I was making last year was mix and master. None of my old. I was just posting my old shit. I ain't had, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to pay for no mix, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And we came up, you know what I'm saying, from Trap High Studio, so it was no engineers in there, so, you know what I'm saying? I was, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Actually. I got a whole album coming out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like, it's like, I be telling people like, bro, like, I feel like rapper, that's why I fuck with rapper like so much. Like, they already know how my process is. I ain't even gotta be in the studio all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go home, I get high, I write 3 songs, and you know what I'm saying, come to the studio that next day and lay them down, I'm good for another 3-4 days, you know what I'm talking about? Just good, cause you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like they give me space to work on, you know what I'm saying, so like I got enough songs now for a whole album, so I'm dropping a whole album, you know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout, I'm dropping a whole, you know what I'm saying, showing nigga what I got, you feel me? Hey, shout out my boy Cub, man, shout out my boy Vano, the motherfucker builder, shout out my boy Vino the builder, and Vano the producer, man, and it really it though, you know what I'm saying, and Kobe, you know what I'm saying, I've been fucking with them 1501, man, shout out him. Like, man, I ain't even been writing at home, so like as I got no choice but to do it, you know what I'm saying? That's all I say, like I just need a blunt. I go to you know what I'm saying? I'm a think of some shit. I'm gonna think of some catchy shit. I'm gonna ride the whole song. So I really been freestyling last about I'm gonna say about last 4-5 songs been freestyle. Other songs I was writing, I you know what I'm saying, I had some for them beats they were sending me. I already had some, you know what I'm saying, but lately I ain't been writing, so you know what I'm saying, I've been having freestyle and them coming out harder than the shit that I was writing, so you know what I'm saying, yeah. Because when I'm high shit, I just think about some shit that I feel like I wouldn't thought about when I was sober, you know what I'm talking about? It just it just make my mind real creative, you know what I'm talking about? Like I can think about some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, and just, it's gonna sound live than the motherfucker. I'm higher than the bitch, so you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Being high, I fuck with it high. Nah, no cap. And people say my other song out there, that DOA, man, is my bio. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on RichPotna2, RichPotna2, number 2 on Instagram, and in the link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Go look at the video we dropped 2 weeks ago. Already at 15,000. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple more videos on there, 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? So 40 plus thousand. So you know what I'm saying? Go look them out, man. I think my song Anti-Heart is still on Apple Music. I'm not sure. It was taken off of YouTube, so I don't know if it's still on Apple Music. But that really was the only song I had. If it's not, it's not. But I got all my other songs on SoundCloud. You're not gonna find out my songs on well, a lot of fans be screen recording my song, put my shit on Audio Mac and YouTube. Like every song I put on SoundCloud, they put it on YouTube. A fan to do it, so really you can find all my songs on YouTube and on SoundCloud. The official ones on SoundCloud though.